Hello, everyone. This is going to be episode 2 of trading a 10K FTMO funded account. And this is going to be the past 2 days of work. I'm currently recording this on Saturday. This is going to be the trades of Thursday and Friday. And I don't want to spoil anything, but as you can tell by the title, the past 2 days were a roller coaster of emotions, and I'm just impressed, and I'm gonna let the trades and the charts do the speaking. I'm gonna go briefly over the trades. Before we start though, I do want to say something. Uh, on my MetaTrader 5 where I take these trades, the time and the price don't align. Like sometimes I took a trade at a certain price, I go to that price and it doesn't align with the time that I took it. I don't know if this is because of spreads. I don't know what it is that's causing it. So for that reason, I'm just going to focus on the price and ignore and try to get the time roughly about right. So starting Thursday, if you guys remember on the first episode, we were down 230 bucks into drawdown and we had to pull the account from drawdown. So on Thursday, it was, a regular school day. My friend, let's call him friend one, who is the experienced one, I see as my mentor, took a couple US 100 shorts. It was pre-market during London session. It was at around 10:30 our time. So let's see here. So he took these shorts. Yeah, see, the price and the time don't align. So for the sake of the purpose, we're gonna go by the price. It was at 19K. We took US 100 shorts from 19K all the way down to 18.7, which is right about here. So this was the movement that my friend caught for a total of $89 profit, starting off strong uh, on this comeback. So next up, we have he actually took another trade on US 100, but this time he got a worst entry. This was during New York session. It was at around 5:30 our time. Yeah, no, 5 p.m. our time. So right about here, he took shorts again, this time at 18.6K, uh, and the profits were at 18.5K. So it was a 100 pips move. You know, we were not trying to catch anything crazy because we are trying to pull an account from drawdown. That's why we are, going risk-free, safe trades, slowly but surely pulling the account. And he closed the second trade for $37 profit. It was a dollar cost averaged position. One position was $30 profit, 34, and one was $7 profit. So it was a total of $37 profit. So after those two trades that he took, we are only down 100 on the account from 230, which is pretty good. Pretty good progress for the start of that day. After that, he did not continue trading for for some time, and my other friend, let's call him friend two, who is the least experienced one out of the three of us, he took a Euro USD sell, which I don't blame him for. It was just that Euro, I mean, it's been on a crazy uh, bull run. He took this trade, he took a Euro sell at around 1 hour after the previous trade, so it was at 6 p.m. almost. So let's see. Yeah, so it was 650, 550, and he took this sell at around, yeah, so he took this sell at 1.113, And as you can see, this immediately hit stop loss. Not immediately, but it was never up. It hit stop loss. It was an overall, we thought that the manipulation was over and that it would dump. Well, we couldn't be further from the truth. So that's $92 wiped. And then he stopped trading for the day. I took over. So now it's my turn. I went to gold, um, right here. I went to gold after that, and I took gold sells at 3,157. So it was, wait, is this it? Oh yeah, this is the trade. It saved somehow. I was gonna do this, but I kept refreshing and it kept going away, but this one saved. So for some reason, right, you see that there's nothing here. Where did I take this trade on what candlestick? This is probably because of the spreads. So let's just ignore this. So I took a sell here at 3,157, and my reasoning for that was that we had seen accumulation before, then we saw manipulation to the upside, and then I saw these couple candles start going down. I was like, it's gonna reverse, ICT's power of three. I was expecting distribution. Turns out I was wrong. I got stopped out. No, not stopped out actually. I closed this position for $59 loss. I didn't want it to hit the stop loss, so I just closed it a bit early, and thankfully that I did because it went a lot higher. So by this point, we are down once again $250. So we were down 230, then down 100, now down 250. Forming lower lows. Anyway, after that, uh, my inexperienced friend 2, actually comes back and takes a really good trade. He takes Euro USD sells again, this time with a bigger lot at um pretty late actually, almost 10 p.m. our time. And this was Thursday, so yeah, right here. He took the Euro USD sells right here. He put his stop loss above this liquidity, and it actually hit a pretty good take profit. Well, he didn't take profits all the way down here. He took profits down here. But because it was with a bigger lot, we caught $142 profit. So now we are back to only negative 109. And as you can see, we're kind of consolidating through the same price ranges, which is not good. Anyway, let's keep it short. My experienced friend one, then says, at 3 a.m. in the morning, he saw this forex pair USD against the Swiss franc, and he said, okay, it. He saw this dump, and he was like, this is a 4-month low, and I don't think he can dump any further than this. And looking at this, right, like imagine this part doesn't exist. Looking at this and then this consolidation, you're like, huh, this would be a good time to buy, no? Because it's just gonna go up. So he entered longs, and he had a very wide stop loss and a very big take profit as well. But unluckily for us, it hit the very wide stop loss. And this was a big loss for $291. So now we are a total of negative 400 on the account at the end of Thursday. The experienced friend, my friend, he says, I'm sorry, I fucked up on the account. If you want, I can buy you a new one. I said, no, don't have that mentality. We're only down 400 on the account. We can turn this around. And Friday, that's exactly what we did. Let me tell you about Friday. So Friday, I wake up with a really good mindset, really confident mindset going into this, and I take my first trade at around 11:30 yeah, at 11:30 my time, a.m. So it was during London session. Yeah, so it's not exactly 11:30. It was my entry was 18,519. So this was my entry right here. And as you can see, my take profit was, I wish I kept it a bit lower, but my take profit was right there. And I had a stop loss above these highs because, like I said, I'm trying to pull an account from drawdown. I'm not trying to, risk a lot. So this was the entry. Wait, no, was this the entry? No, 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 this is not the entry. Entry was 18,519. Yeah. So here. Yeah. And the take profit is 285. Come on. Yeah. So that's the take profit. And this is the move that I caught. And I had the stop loss here. So this is almost a 1-to-1, a little bit more than that. And I caught a very nice move. I wish I had held it for more because it did hit more. We also see this nice liquidity side, with a lot of rejection. I should have held more, but hey, credit where credit is due. I made $92 on that first trade of Friday. So by that point, we are down 308 total on the account. Then friend 2, the inexperienced friend, comes up and he goes to USD and he enters a buy. This was once again only 20 minutes after I had closed my trade. So it was right here. And I remember this was really unlucky. So he entered at 11:50 and the price was, yeah, so he entered here. Wait, let me find it. Yeah. This exactly was the entry. Wait, let me actually pull it up for you guys. So this was the entry and it's not forming. Nice. So the entry was here at 142.450. And I remember this. He was up 70 actually. He didn't close and then he got wicked out. And it would have hit the take profit, but this was literally the stop loss. He got wicked out on the stop loss. This would have been an amazing trade. So I felt really bad. I was like, oh my God. And this was a $108 loss. So we are back down to $416 into drawdown. Negative 416. Is there like a brush I can? Yeah. So this was the entry right here. Can I draw this? I can't draw. Okay. So this was the entry. He was up 70, then he got wicked out. Then I said, um, okay, we're down a lot of money. We need something big. We cannot do this with 2 trades a day. I said, I'm breaking the rules. We have to scalp our way through this drawdown. So I started scalping, uh, and the first scalp did not go so well. I remember I took a buy. So here's what was going on. Price was here, right, on the Euro USD. And I meant to press sell right here. Wait, let me actually find the exact price. Yeah, oh my days, it was sad. It was right here. I meant to press sell, but I pressed buy and like right here I pressed buy and it started dumping and I'm like, what the fuck? So this was a $50 loss. I closed it quickly. But then I was like, wait, let me actually do it this time and press sell. I made sure I pressed sell. And I caught, like, I mean, just look at this entry. It was um uh, I wish I had held this, by the way. So I had entered at about 1.14500, or no, 476 to be precise. And I closed for only $40 profit. Keep in mind, this was with a big lot. This was with a zero point 0.7 lot, which is quite big for this account size. Then I also took a gold scalp, which was for $30. I can't be asked to find it, but I will put it up on the screen so you guys can see the time and price. I'll put all the trades up at the end. Then I go back to the euro and I'm like, wait a second. So we just saw a liquidity sweep here, and this is an SMT divergence here. So I was like, huh, euro sells might be good. And I took, again, euro sells with a 0.7 lot. And my entry this time was a little worse. It was here. Yeah. So I entered here and I closed too early. I closed way too early and I regret it. I closed right here at the bottom of this candle for $157 profit. So you might be like, Nick, what's the account sitting at right now? Well, it's sitting at negative 235 after my $150 win. And I was like, okay, I made a good amount on scalps, right? 30 on gold, 40 on Euro USD. So that's 70 plus another 157. I'm done for the day. Then my experienced friend comes up and says, Nick, why did you close this? Why did you close this? I was like, what do you mean, why did I close it? I was up a lot. He's like, yeah, but the euro is gonna go to shit. It's gonna dump. And so at where I closed, he opened. He opened another trade. He opened a sell, a Euro USD sell at 1.13. This is friend one, by the way. And it goes down and down. And at this point, we're up 200, 300 actually, $300 on a smaller lot than me, almost half my lot. And we're up $300. He says, don't close. So up 150, up 300, up 150, up 100, up 150, and then it scared us. It went back up to our entry. We were at break even here, but then boom, and then boom, and then boom, and we closed this trade at, I remember the time was what, it was 6:20. We closed right here at the bottom of this candle for a whopping $307 profit. So at this point in time, we are $72 up on the account from negative 416 to positive 72. And we are not done yet. My inexperienced friend 2, actually takes one last trade before the market, not before the market closes, but one last trade before we are done for the week. Keep in mind, we are up $70. He takes gold shorts at this price. He closes here for $70. We were up here. His take profit was a bit lower, but I closed a bit early, and it was another $70 profit. So this in total, we ended the week up $142. Yes, we managed to make around 560 more, actually almost $600 in 2 days. We pulled actually one day because our Thursday was negative. So we pulled this comeback, and when we did, I was like, I will film a YouTube video about this and I'm gonna post it. I'm really proud of my team, really proud of myself, really proud of how we did. And following the next week, our consistency score, by the way, which we need 60%, it's just below that. So hopefully in the coming week, we're going to pass this account. We have to pass it in this week, or I think we have like maybe 10 days. Yeah. or 11 days before our time limit runs out. So hopefully in these next 11 days, we're going to pass this account. I'm going to document the progress. I'm sorry this was a bit of a longer video, but it was the work of 2 days. I'm going to put up all the trades for you guys to see of Thursday and Friday. And I wish everyone a very nice weekend. And hopefully it's only going to get better from here. Thank you for watching.